Hello everyone, this is the Huxley Maniac. My name is Ivan and welcome to Star Citizen patch 2.2.1. Yeah, they finally updated the patch 2.2 with a new one, and I finally rented the Sabre. I wanted to show you guys this ship a little bit, and I rented it in the electronic access, so I thought, you know, it would be good to just show you these little few tidbits and few tips how to do that if you are new to Star Citizen. You can see here, you go to the store and then choose the electronic access, and here you can rent ships, you can rent guns, you can rent shields, all kinds of equipment and stuff that you can rent. You can find it here. So, and if you need to check your rec status, you go to my RSI and you can see here how many rec you currently have. And now if you rented some stuff, and this is something that even I had trouble finding, so if you're new to this and need to find it, go to my RSI, go to your hangar and my ROMs, and here you can find everything that you rented. So now you'll see here the tokens that you have. Once you rent something, you'll get 7 tokens. Once you go into Arena Commander, 1 token will activate and a countdown from 24 hours will initiate, so to say, and you can't stop that. So it will go down from 24 hours to 0, and at the end, if you don't enter Arena Commander tomorrow after 24 hours, it won't activate that token. So you can come after a month and play again. It won't activate it until you get into Arena Commander. Now, one tip, guys, if you don't enter Arena Commander, just go into the PU. You can see here my Warden is from January 26th. The tokens won't activate, so you won't lose time on your rented equipment. So you can go into your hangar, you can equip your guns and everything, just don't go into Arena Commander, and you can play with it indefinitely, so to say. I'm not sure how long that will be and when they will change it, but for now you can play in the PU with your rented equipment without losing any tokens, so that's pretty cool. Now, before I go over the new patch, let me just tell you a little bit about the Sabre as well. It's a new ship that we got. Oh, and man, what a ship! What a ship! It's truly a ninja, and a goddamn strong ninja at that. It's supposed to be like the rival to a Hornet, because the Hornet is basically the best fighting ship you can have, and this ship kicks ass. Now, there is a new shield system that's coming in, so this, when you look at the ship matrix, this ship doesn't have details on its components, but you can already see that it has 4 slots. So this is supposed to be a size 4 shield like the Hornet has. It has one bug though, and this is what I want to show. See here, once a rocket explodes at your back, you're done for. You're done for. It doesn't matter. You can. I even tweaked the shields. I even like took all my shields and put it on the back, so I would protect my back. It's just a bug. It definitely has to be a bug. Any rocket, once it hits you, your engines and shut, and you're done for. And you can see here, you can still shoot. You can still shoot rockets, but you can't fly anymore. Any rockets. It's in Arena Commander. I also played Battle Royale. I tried every thing imaginable just to check it out. It's just horrible. It's so painful, especially in the Arena Commander when the later waves come on and the alphas start to stack up and you get 4 or 5 alphas, Vandal alphas, who all shoot rockets at you. So there's just gotta be one rocket who's gonna hit you no matter how much you spam those chavs and flares, and you're immediately done for. Just when one rocket hits you, you're done for. It's over, and it's so painful. Other than that, oh my god, let me show you just a little bit from Battle Royale. Now, I entered the battle arena a little bit naive, I guess, but I was admiring the ship, looking around, firing my guns, and yeah, kaboom. I even watched this with frame by frame to see how did he kill me. Was it a rocket? Was it some lasers? Nothing. I couldn't see anything incoming, you know, laser shots incoming or You didn't hear a rocket, like the warning that you are locked on, and that I don't know. I don't know how he killed me. He just blew me to pieces in a second. So yeah, I went in, of course, searching for him. I wanted to give him back his, well, I don't know with what he shot me, so I figured I'll give him everything I have back. Lasers, rockets, everything, you know. It's just fair, right? But no, seriously, I wanted to show you here a bit the ship, and the point is, you have firepower. I mean, this ship has 2 size 3 guns and 2 size 2 guns. Now the default setting is these laser repeaters and panthers, but you should change that to ballistic cannons. At least 2 of them should be ballistic guns, and I'll show you in a minute why. You can see here now with the Aurora, you have to watch out. This ship is so fast, and the Aurora of course goes 180 or something like that, or 185, and you go 260, so you can overshoot really easily. But as you can see here, you have so much firepower. I put the Tempest 2 rockets, rented them and put them on. They are just the best rockets I found, and I see a lot of people using them. So, and you can see the match is starting to fill up now with people. So I went further on to see how this Sabre will do against them, and this is now the point. This is another Sabre, and I'm shooting like this is all 4 lasers hitting at the same time. He's not at a distance where maybe 1 or 2 are just hitting. All 4 hitting and hitting and hit. Size 3, like 2 size 3, 2 size 2 guns. You saw how much it can take. Like, it took even when the shields were down, it took quite some time, like at least 4 or 5 seconds of fully charging all shots into him until he exploded. I mean, that's how strong this ship is. I kind of expected it to be a bit more fragile than the others, but it is not. Like, it's really fucking strong. Well, if you use lasers on him, because the shields, you have to get the shields down, and it's, as I said, it's not still mentioned the exact equipment that this ship has, but when you see that those 4 things are already there, because the shields will change now, it won't be size 4 shields, but you get 4 light size shields, because it will be light, medium and heavy shields, something in those lines. And you can see here the Avenger, like I managed to destroy him from a distance with these lasers as well. But yeah, as I mentioned, and I'll show you that here again against the Sabre. Yeah, this is the spot. Like, I get behind him, and this is what I was talking about when you shoot from behind. It's not that the shields are completely broken. You can see here he has shields from behind. I'm like spamming all the shots into him. This is ridiculous how much it can take. And it works really well. It's just that bug when the rocket hits. Here you can see the shields are down and he still takes shots and hits, and I still didn't kill him. And then I remembered, yeah, rockets, of course, the weak spot, right? You shoot some rockets into him and kaboom. But I mean, this ship is so freaking strong. It's mind-blowing. So when I heard rockets on me, I immediately went for cover to get away a bit, because I know when one rocket hits me, I'm done for. So I managed to hide for a bit, and then yeah, frontal assault is good. If I get hit from front, it's not that bad. But this is the point, like, this is just an Aurora. And this is now perfectly how he used. I don't know if he knew about it or it's just a, you know, normal stuff that you kind of fire rockets at someone. Boom. He fired one rocket. That rocket hit me, knocked out my engines, all 4 of my guns. Just one rocket hit me and I'm done. I'm done. That's it. Aurora. I mean, a ship that you just watched seconds ago, you know, managed to get hit so many times. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I guess when that bug is removed, this ship is absolutely. I mean, I'm in love with it. This is the best fighter there is because it's so fast, it's so nimble, and you still have the firepower, and you still have good shields and everything. Like and it's stealthy. So I don't see anything getting better than this. So yeah, and you even have rockets with size 2 on it. So. I mean, it's pretty well-rounded ship and faster than a Hornet, even more nimble than a Hornet if you use the boost right, and you have to use space. You have to brake a bit, or you're gonna slide too much. You just have to adjust a bit to that. But other than that, it's so fast, nimble, and it has the firepower. Just put some ballistic cannons on it. If you have ballistic cannons, you don't have to go through shields. And this is, oh my god, I don't know if you noticed that Connie back there, he waited. As soon as he saw that I'm going to the station, he immediately went for me and came around and shot my ship. And he was waiting for that. Even when I came in and when I was done with the pirates, you could see him on my radar. I noticed the Connie, but he was far away. He was just standing there waiting. But like, what a dick. And he went away. He just waited for me to go for the radar, so he knows I'm getting out of my ship, and then shot me. Like, what a dick. I'm still amazed how awful people can be. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I would get it if he attacked me, but he didn't want to attack me while I was still flying because I can then fight him. He wanted to wait that I don't know. And then I waited for at least 4 or 5 minutes here. I thought, somebody has to come, because now the comrades are not missions that anybody can do for themselves, but the comrades count for everybody. So if I now turn this comrade on, it counts for everybody that it's on. Or if I turn it off, it counts for everybody that it's off. And you get that list adjusted, and you see here, he came back after 5 minutes, and I was thinking like, oh man, I'm gonna get him now. But yeah, I think he doesn't need anybody to get him. He managed to do that all by himself. So that's kind of neat. You get always those messages, this and this comrade is active now, or this comrade is now down. So you can then actively follow like which one is and go there. And it was like only 3 comrades that were down still. I didn't want to activate this one. I waited for someone to come here to bring me my ride, so to speak. So yeah, I waited at least like almost 10 minutes, I think. After that, Connie exploded. Another 4 or 5 minutes for sure. And here you see he turned around. And I was standing still. I hoped like the blackness of the universe is behind me and he won't notice me. And I think he did saw me. Like, he went on his way and didn't see me at all. So I figured, yep, I have finally my ride. I can get out of here. And yeah, no. And I read in the chat as well, a lot of people still have issues. So this is the other thing I wanted to mention. This new patch that they made, it is better. There isn't that many bugs, but here when I spawned back, you can see this is one of the bugs that was in the initial 2.2, and it's still there. And I read the also the patch notes, and they said that this is still a problem, that they didn't fix all the issues with this ragdoll physics, and people just. And the funny thing is that the guy now who am I kicking around is actually walking around on his screen. He's normal, like he's not bugged or something. But on my screen, he's like this. It's totally funny. I don't know what's happening there. So I figured I'll take the Warden now, the multi-crew ships, because this was the problem in the 2.2 as well. The multi-crew ships were horrible. You could get in, and once you get out of your ship, in EVA or somewhere in space, you couldn't get back in. It was like totally broken. Maybe 1 in 10 chance that you made it back into your ship. And I read in the comments here as well, a lot of Mustangs now still in this new patch have issues going back into the ship. Can't enter back. Can't enter their ship back. So I went with the warden to Korea Station. I figured I'll get myself a gun. Go get myself a gun. And just check, you know, if I will be able to get back into my ship as well. But you see here a lot of people at Korea Station. I think they're kind of waiting for pirates or something. Although I didn't find many people being pirates. I found people being dicks, but I didn't find people being pirates, you know. Because you get also, you get that delay. If you die as a pirate, you get 40 seconds or something for every level that you have as a notoriety level. And you can see here another ragdoll guy that I can kick around. And the funny thing was I could hear the door. He was right there. And he probably is somewhere here, like he's maybe walking in there. And now it's totally bugged. I can't see him properly. He's kissing the floor on my screen, but on his screen he's actually walking around here somewhere. And you can see here as I came to grab a gun, the guns are gone. So people have picked it up. He probably picked up the last one here right now, but I saw him kissing the floor in the front there. So I went around to the other side to pick myself another gun. And I can hear the shots, and this almost sounds like the Freelancer, like those big guns that it had. But yeah, here people love to shoot other people's ships on the landing pads. I don't know what that is. Like, it's not getting him notoriety or anything, you know, that he wants to be a pirate and then he just goes around killing people. That's okay. No, this is just being a dick. It doesn't bring anything, just the joy that you just screwed somebody over. That's it. I don't know. I guess I'm brought up differently. I don't know. I don't have that need. I couldn't do it. I would feel shitty if I just go and I mean, I guess I'm a dick sometimes as well. We all are when you feel bad or something, or you just wanna get that anger out of you. But I don't know. Yeah, better not talk about it anymore. So I managed to get back into my ship, so that was a good thing. So that problem is solved, and as I said, it's a bit better. But I still would advise, if you have problems with downloading the game, like it's really slow for you, your internet connection is not that good, and you need a lot of time to download those 30 gigabytes, you know, it takes a long time. I would advise you to wait for another patch, because it's gonna come very soon as well. They obviously know that there are a lot of issues and they're fixing them now. And you can see it is a lot better than it was. It was horrible. You couldn't even play when I tried the first 2.2. And here is the pirate that probably shot somebody. He was red on my radar on my screen, so I immediately went for him. And my ship was flying funny. I thought this was a bug, because when I entered back my ship, like that worked, but it kind of bugged my game a bit or something. My ship kept kind of, I don't know, was flying awkwardly. It was like shitty. I didn't know what's going on, and I thought it was, yeah, again, the bugs in this game, you know, it's just. And this is what I wanted to add this, because of the ballistic cannons, what I was talking about. When you have this guy, this warden has size 3 ballistic cannon, the Apocalypse something gun, because the Freelancer, for example, has also awesome shields, size 4 shields, really strong shields, so you really have a problem getting through with laser guns through the hull or getting those shields down. I don't think I even managed to get his shields down. But then I started to try and hit him with these ballistic bullets and lay as much ballistic fire on him as I could. Now this is also a nice thing. A friend of mine, we talked about it, he mentioned like freelancer, and you can't even get behind a freelancer, and this is a warden. Keep in mind that this guy, this warden is still a bit sluggish than, for example, a Sabre or even a Hornet, or even the smaller guns, or the smaller ships like a Mustang and stuff. They're even more nimble than but using the space and using the shift button to boost. I mean, I could keep him. Look at here, when he started just turning the circles like straight around, I could keep him totally on the side of him, and he couldn't even lay one shot on me. And I destroyed him basically with the ballistic cannon. So always have those, that will help you a lot. I saw some people asking on Reddit as well how to fight a Hornet. Like, they can destroy other ships with no problem, but when they encounter a Hornet they have so much trouble, because a Hornet has a size 4 shields as well, and it takes a shitload of damage. So after that fight I went to repair my ship. And this is when I found out why my ship was flying funny. Well, I kind of missed the whole left side of my ship, their engine and wing and everything. And I destroyed that when I was parking under that platform there in Korea Station. I didn't even notice that. I thought the game bugged or something. So I tried to repair it, but on that repair station it just didn't work. The repair station wouldn't repair my ship. But I didn't want to give up, so I went to another repair station just to see if that doesn't work at all in the game now, or you know, it's just because it was in the earlier patches also sometimes where you couldn't repair it, wouldn't come out and repair your ship. And when I went to the other repair station, I managed to get these little robots, and this is awesome. You can see now how the wing is getting repaired, and that's cool. I mean, it kind of pops up out of midair, but it's still cool. And I was checking to see here if it really restocked my ammo. I had trouble that in the earlier patch, but that was in 2.1 when I was flying with Valkyr. Valkyr was flying as well, and I remember once also coming to Astra repair station. It would repair me, but it wouldn't restock all my ammo. But it restocked my ammo, and it did the fuel as well. That was also an issue, that it didn't refuel your quantum fuel. So it's back on 100%. So once I restocked and refueled, I went to Kovalek station. I had a gun now, a machine gun and a pistol. And this is another thing, awesome stuff. I detected this ship when I came here close. I couldn't detect him from far away, so it works again. This didn't work from the patch 2.0. That was, sorry, the last time when this worked, when you are behind some big object that the radars can't pick you up. So that works again. That's, oh man, I love that this feature is back. I thought we are gonna wait for that again for quite some time, but it is back, so that's pretty cool. So you can hide behind stuff and just basically disappear from somebody's radar, which allows for so much more possibility. And I wanted to try this. Yeah, so I can tell you already, I'm gonna end it here. The video is long enough. Just wanted to give you guys these little tips and a bit of update about the Sabre, about the new patch. It is better, but it still has issues a lot, sadly. So you can see here, I wanted to actually just mark this ship and then go into Kovalek station inside to maybe fight with that guy. But if you enter a ship, you leave that marker, so I can then see wherever he goes or something like that. You know, if the ship moves and stuff, you have a marker like you have on your own ship. You just need to enter it for a second. And I tried to line up properly here, you know, to not bug out, but it didn't help. Still, it still bugs. It bugs every time. So yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.